Okay, so this is not what this channel is for, but I just am trying to compose something, and I found out that some people are able to control what note comes out of FL Studio depending on what color of the note it is. And so even though I'm sure some people know how to do this already, I thought that it was impossible using just FL Studio. I thought that you had to like get Kontakt and then you had to get an extra plugin and stuff. So I spent all this morning trying to figure out how to do that without realizing that you could do it in just FL Studio. And I just learned how to do that in just FL Studio without having to get a bunch of any like external plugins and stuff. And since I spent all morning doing that because I was confused, and I looked up how to do it and I couldn't find anything, I just figured that I'd make a tutorial real quick because I wanted to save some people time if they were trying to figure this out and couldn't. So sorry that, I'm not really like a tutorial channel or anything, but I'm just gonna make this tutorial for you. So let's get started. So here I have a patcher, which I just barely learned how to use today. So this is my patch thing, right? So I'll just show you how to do it using a new patcher. So you open up the patcher, right? And if you don't know how to use the patcher, then if you know how to use the patcher, then you can just skip till you find it, how to do the rest of it. But basically, the patcher is you can cram in any plugins you want, and it just takes. Look, see, this thing is flashing when I press. Well, never mind, it's not. Anyways, okay, basically, this takes MIDI input from your piano roll, right, or your channel rack or whatever, and then it puts it through all of the effects and plugins that you have, and then it takes it out of here, and then it puts it into the mixer where you can add stuff. You can also put the patcher in here to add effects if you want. So you just, basically it is useless until we add a plugin. So I just have this simple 8-bit plugin. Okay, whatever, we'll just use the new Flex one since 8-bit has kind of a buzzy thing that, I don't know, I'm not that great at cleaning up sounds yet, so I can't make it not hurt my ears. So now, as you can see, the blue line means it's MIDI input, and this means that it's sound. So basically, this takes in, well, let's just change this first to this one, and I'll turn off the delay. So, as you can see, now when I hit stuff on my keyboard, it plays sound. So this blue arrow shows that stuff is going through, and this orange arrow shows that stuff is going through. Comes in as MIDI, goes through here, turns into an actual note, right, sound, and then it comes out here. So it always has to have this connection from this MIDI area to this sound area. And then you can add effects like reverb if you want. You can put it. I'll put it down here. Now, as you can see, this has both orange because you have to put sound into reverb and then it comes out, not MIDI into reverb, right? Not MIDI data. So we'll take this node and we'll take it down here, and then we'll take this up here, and then I can just adjust this reverb as much as I want. Oh, whoops, sorry. I'll just delete that. That was my experiment that I was learning how to do it on. Yeah, sorry. So I have this. Okay, what's next? Then, of course, there's also, in the patcher, there's also this epic thing where you can add knobs, custom knobs to control. I don't know. I haven't used it yet because I just learned how to use this today. But I just learned how to use the patcher from a channel called In The Mix. They're really good. They make really, even though their tutorials are long, they're really concise and they don't waste your time like like I do with saying and stuff. Oh, and saying and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, you might want to learn how to do that. It's super helpful. So as you can see, it comes through. Then we can adjust the reverb here, right? Okay. But I don't want to do that. That was just showing you how to use this. I want to keep my flex though. Actually, no, I don't. Okay. Now, this is the thing that I learned how to do today that I am really excited about. So, you add your plugin, right? Come over to this patcher area, which has really cool things. Except I don't know how to do them except the patcher and the color mapper. Basically, this is your color mapper. Now, nothing coming through, right? Because this is MIDI, and then this comes out MIDI too, and it can't connect to this orange node because this needs sound, not MIDI information. Now, when I'm hitting this, when I'm hitting things on my keyboard, as you can see, that shrinks. That's because the MIDI information is going through. It is going through. Basically, how this works, right? I'm not sure I understand this thing all the way, but you know, in your piano roll, you can add notes. Of course, you know that because you know how to use FL Studio. So up here, you can change the color that you want. Oh, whoops, sorry, I turned on slide. You can change the color, right? Now I have this color 6, I guess. So, or you can change this to be color 6. I'll set this to 5. I'll set this to 5. And then yeah, basically we'll just have, darn, sorry, I know it's painstaking for a lot of you since you might be able to do this really fast, I don't know. So now we have blue, green, right? Now, normally that would just be the same note, and you might be able to add like extra sliding articulations and stuff based off of that, but basically with this, right now we have the color 1, which is like the green that is default, right, goes to voice 1. Now this is voice 1, as you can see up in the top here. When I hover over this, it says voice output 1, this is voice output 2, this is voice output 3, and this is 4, right? So 1 to 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, 4 goes to 4. Those ones you can't really tell the difference between them, so I'm just going to be using 1 and 5 and 9 and 13, right? So we'll just have 1 goes to 1, and we'll have 5 go to 2. Now that means if I play this pattern, you'll probably see both of these things shrinking and growing. Ready? Right? Because we have both colors, right? So now this is now color 5, which is this, is going to, this color is going to voice 2, and this color is going to voice 1. So what's awesome about that, right, is that then we can add our flex, right? And then we can have voice 1 go to this one. This will be a pizzicato all strings, right? That's why I wanted to do this, is because then you don't have to have 4 instruments for your violin or whatever. And then we'll add another flex. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Okay, whatever. I just messed it up, but that's okay. I'll put it together real fast. Sorry. So we'll just add that. Now our green notes will go to this flex, and our blue notes will go to this flex. See how that works? Because now color 5, right? Darn it. Color 5 now goes to voice 2, which is this. And color 1, which is this, right? 1 to 1, goes to voice 1, right? So now we have, if it's this, it will play this instrument, and if it's this, it will play this instrument, and then it goes back to FL Studio, where it goes through the mixer and all that stuff, right? So, so we'll change this to our sustain strings, and then I'll just mess around, I guess. So, this, oh wait, okay, that's a pluck, that's a sustain. Okay, so blue is sustain. Okay, I don't know that. Whatever. Okay, you can skip this if you want. Oh darn, I guess I can't set the color just from there. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I'm just really excited that I don't actually need Kontakt, which I spent forever trying to install on this. Okay, that's too fast. Yeah, so now we have sustain if we want it, and plucks if we want it, instead of just having two separate instruments for it, right, and having to swap between all four of them. So happy that I figured that out and that I don't have to get a bunch of extra software I don't understand. I think that, oh, and of course, you can also, if you wanted, add effects. Which one is this? Which one? Can I rename these? Oh, I can. Okay. That's pizzicato. Okay, I don't know if I spelled that right, but whatever. So we'll add that. And then now, of course, we'll just have delay. We'll just have delay on the pizzicato, just the plucks of the string instead. I think it might have an I instead. Yeah, whoops, whatever. And then you can hear it. Yeah, so I think that concludes the tutorial. Thank you.